let's start off with your man Draymond. When you wasn't here, I did a show by myself talking about Draymond. Basically called the man an idiot. I know your sentiments a little different. So, like this last tech he just got, right? Was last night?
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, I really didn't watch the game, to be honest with you. So, once my Nets won, time to go to bed. Because technically that was the most important game of the last night. Technically. So, the most important game of the night is over. Click, click. Good night. But you've seen the game. And from your perspective, tell me what happened with Draymond last night.
Well, from my perspective, from what happened last night, like you said, last week he got suspended for the 5 games for trying to be Hulk Hogan with the chokehold. And at this point in his career, you can't afford to do that anymore because you're not that guy anymore. So last night, with the game last night, let's just replay the game. Golden State up by 24 at one point. They're blowing Sacramento out of the water. And then now every call is starting to go against them. Draymond Green goes down the court. He gets a foul. It's not called on the other end. He doesn't really say anything, but he's like, yo, come on, bro. They fouled me. So then when Sacramento gets on the offensive side of the ball, De'Aaron Fox, he's carrying the ball. He's carrying it. I mean, it's almost everybody in the NBA dribbling the ball, they're carrying it. But Draymond does a gesture to the referee that, dog, he's carrying. Tech. So he gets a tech for just making a gesture. He doesn't berate the referee. He doesn't get stupid. He walks off. So now momentum swinging back in Sacramento's favor. Sacramento ended up coming back and winning that game last night after being down by 24.
That's good.
So I'm at the point now, Draymond, I don't disagree with you. He's an idiot. But he's at a place now to where he's an idiot because he doesn't recognize that Golden State are not those guys anymore. He's not. He can't keep being the fake tough guy no more. And so the NBA is starting to say, look, bro, y'all ain't winning no more. You ain't selling the tickets like that no more. So now let's go ahead and get you out of here because you about done.
So it's the time to throw him out the league.
I think they're trying to get him out of there. I really think that they're getting to the place where they want to do him like a Meta World Peace Ron Artest type. Once the guy's best days over with, they try to get you out of that on the sneak tip. They let you get away as much as you can want to get away until you don't meet even worth nothing to them no more. I think they're done with Draymond.
And I hope so. Because I'm done with him. I'm done with his act, his antics. I'm done with him. Wow. So I hope he gets thrown out the league before the season's out. We don't need that garbage he brings to the table. We don't need it. The man came and put the man in a chokehold last time. Put the man in a chokehold, right? Puts the man in a chokehold. I mean, Skip, let's be honest. I said this in the video. What job can you go to where you can kick people in the nuts, grab people in yokes, choke people, insult people, and continue to work?
Yeah, but the thing about it, there's no job in America you can do that. But the reason why he's an idiot, once again, I'm piggybacking off of you tonight. That's the theme of the night. Draymond's an idiot. Because back in that was 2016 when they lost to the Cavaliers, to your boys, LeBron, he was baited into being ejected out of that game and suspended in the playoffs. And the whole momentum swung Cleveland's way. I got my own train of thought about that series, but we ain't gonna get into that. But a lot of these things
that team won, okay.
Yeah, they won, but I got my own thoughts about that, so I'm gonna just leave it there. But I feel like a lot of the things that he does and he gets into, he's baited into because he wants to be the neighborhood tough guy. I think it's an act. That's just me personally. I mean, I've never been around the man before, but I mean, the league is not a league where it used to be when you got a Charles Oakley going to punch people in the face or choking them. You don't have other guys who gonna stand up to him and buck back at him. So for years he's been doing that, and they've been letting him get away with it. So now is one of those deals. Look, bro, even with the chokehold, he was. I'm not gonna say he was baited into that.
Please
but it's not like Rudy Gobert and those guys was innocent out there on that court. The man jumped in there to try to protect his teammate. Now choking, I don't know about that one. You could have got in, pushed him out the way or whatever. But come on, man. You know what I mean? He got his hands around his neck. Like
trying to kill him, man. Call it what it was, man. You ever heard of Eric Gardner?
I mean, he had his neck up and chin, man. Come on, man.
You ever heard of Eric Gardner?
Eric Gardner, talk to me.
Eric Gardner is the man that was in Staten Island selling the cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
He's put him in an illegal chokehold. He took his life.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
This when I seen that night, I thought about Eric Gardner, especially when Gobert started yelling, I can't breathe. And it was the same type of situation. So I said, oh man, he's trying to Eric Gardner this dude. You know? So
if we get, that's why Independent Rob is the audio man, the visual man. We really need to get the video when we do the editing and put on there. If I had access to it, I'm gonna look for it and maybe we can share the screen. The man had his arm under his chin. It's over exaggerated. And that's why I said Hulk Hogan. It was a WWE move, man.
You almost snuffed his life out that night, man.
Nah, okay, man.
That's why I said the 5 games was ridiculous.
And I'm surprised at you because Draymond's part of Clutch Sports. He's part of your team. So
yeah, I don't know why.
I'm surprised that you feel this way about him. And I understand because, like I said, this league is not like this or what he's trying to make it. It's not like that anymore.
Exactly.
Dude, 10, 15 years ago, not even 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago in the 90s. The 90s coming into the 2000s, they were trying to get all that out the league. But in the era of the 90s, the Jordan era, whatever you want to call it, when the Knicks and Oakley and all them boys used to be out there fighting, what was the Davis boys down there in Indiana, that's when they used to play that in the league. So now, Draymond, I don't know if you was at home watching some film of those guys or something. I don't know, but we can call it what it is. It was unnecessary. I give you that. But last night when he got the tech, they're out to get this man done. They want him out. He
has nothing to do with this.
I'm not saying he doesn't have anything to do with this, but I'm not saying
singling him out.
Last night, the man ain't had nothing to do with that. Nothing. He actually was on his best behavior last night, first game back. And me personally, I feel like to be honest, to be honest, I feel like they wanted Sacramento to win that game. That's just me personally. I feel like they wanted them to win that game last night. And I know you didn't watch the game after the Nets go off TV last night. You didn't watch the game anymore. So I know you done for the night with it. But I stayed up West Coast time watching the rest of the games last night. They had me intrigued last night. So I watched that game. And from what I saw last night, they did not want, now Sacramento, Golden State didn't do themselves any favors either. 20-something turnovers. You're not going to win no in the NBA like that with all those turnovers. A bunch of fouls. But I mean, your boy, De'Aaron Fox, went to the line almost 20 times last night, man. The NBA ain't even that physical for one man to shoot that many free throws.
Well, let's close this out with this. I think if the NBA don't throw him out, they got 3 options.
Okay.
Permanently ban him from playing in the NBA. Throw him out for the rest of the season. Or make him play for the Detroit Pistons.